Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. I hope you guys are doing well. I am an affiliate for Spellbinders and other companies. There are links below for you to click on. When you do that and place an order, I receive a small commission, and that's at no cost to you. Thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to continue from the video that I did yesterday for you guys. So I was showing how to glimmer these plates. These BETTERPRESS plates can always be used on a glimmer machine and BETTERPRESS also, but your glimmer plates cannot be used on the BETTERPRESS, okay? So with that being said, I did a lot of foiling yesterday. I just wasn't too creative with a card, but I knew I wanted to play in the craft room, which I really love to play in the craft room every day of my life. And so I used the wonderful buffalo plaid. I've got that over here. Plate, and it is just, this is such a wonderful plate. That's just a little bit of ink inside the packaging here. Right there it is, the buffalo plaid. Had a lot of fun with this, and today we're going to go ahead and make a card. This was the card I made yesterday, and this was of the first run through with the glimmer, and today we're going to use the negative part of it. And I know they call it negative foil, but it's like the waste foil or reverse foil. And so I just had so much fun using this. I love this, and I just love that we can glimmer and BETTERPRESS, but we're going to BETTERPRESS these flowers. And this comes from this collection right here, SPRIGS. Now, I did a card a while back, and I used all the SPRIGS, and I used the registration plate. This is a registration die with this, but I didn't use the die cuts. So here's the registration plate. But like I said, I didn't use the die cuts with it. I just used this the way it was and made a beautiful front to the card. And so check that video out also. But today I wanted to go ahead, and this also comes, you have all the registration plates, and then you have all the dies to fit these wonderful plates. I just absolutely love that. I picked these three right here to use for this card, and that's exactly what we'll do today. I think I have leaf and mulberry is what I used here. And then I used my sentiments that we made yesterday, the Cheers to You sentiments. I put them in my little scrapbook.com stack and store. I love these. I want to get more of these. So I did the foiling here, and then I did the negative foil. As you can see, like this has the foil on top of the white cardstock, and then this has the white showing through the foil. That's the negative. And then here it is BETTERPRESS. So what a bang for your buck, okay, with any type of BETTERPRESS plate. Let's pick out, let's see, I did You're the Best here, and because this one is the negative side of the foil, I kind of thought that a white, you know, the regular one, or the first run through, I shouldn't say regular, I guess, but the first run through would look better with this, where the solid hot foil right here looked better with this because it was the first time, you know, going through with the glimmer, and then this was the negative foil, so we'll, you know, we'll flip-flop it back and forth. But I did these in magenta, and then my very favorite color, the moon dust. So I don't know, what should I do? Maybe Happy Birthday. Whoop, not that. See, okay, that melts. I just want to show that to you. That really just melts right into the foil. So we really do need the ones that are the first one. Let's see, what should we do here? Well, I like Cheers to You. I like It's Your Day. Let's just use It's Your Day, okay? We'll do that. It's Your Day. Maybe we should do It's Your Happy Birthday, It's Your Day. Well, that would be nice, right? We'll mix up a couple of them. Let me find. Or did I use it already? I don't think I used it. Here it is. Here it is. Happy Birthday, It's Your Day. Let's do that. Okay. Well, I like picking things out with you guys with me. Okay, now, so I have a piece of Nina White cardstock here that's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This also fits a top folding card that's 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. I happen to like a side fold card. It doesn't matter. Whatever your preference is fine. And then I have a piece of this bluish green cardstock. This is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, the full card front. And I forget what I cut this down to. Let's see. What I cut that down to? Oh, 3 3/4. Okay, so this should be 5 by 3 3/4. Let's go ahead and cut this down. Now see, when you do things like this, sometimes, you know, you get a little bit of edging there on the top and a little bit right here. So this is a great way to cut it down. Let me move these out of the way, bring my trimmer in. So what I say, 5 by 3 3/4. So we're 3 3/4 this way. I want to go 5 that way. Okay, so let's cut this at 5 1/4. That'll even this up. Okay. And then let's spin it and cut it at 5. See how I did that to take a little bit off of each side? And that's perfect. Absolutely. And now 3 3/4. So let's go ahead and cut it at 4. We'll do the same thing on the sides. 4. Okay. And then I'll spin it and we'll go down to 3 3/4. Just like that. That easy, right? And it made this so wonderful. Absolutely. Okay. Here we go. Let's go ahead and mount this to our card because I did this flat. Let's put this on here first. What a beautiful spring it is. Yesterday I weeded and mowed the yard, and I was just really enjoying being outside. I know that by September I will be like, I am so done mowing this yard. You know, but it's like when the spring first comes, I'm like, oh yes, fresh air. I just love it. Feels so good out. So here's this. There we go. I was saying yesterday, I do everything around my house. I don't hire anybody to mow the yard. To tell you the truth, they've just gotten so expensive. So I just do everything myself. Sometimes it takes, of course, it takes me a little bit longer than anybody else, but that's okay. I work for free, right? So, oh, that's funny. There we go. So that's the front. So I always find it best to get into the craft room at the beginning of the day and start this. And then, and then this week, I'm having a yard sale this week. So let's go ahead and better press a little bit here. And remember, cheers to you sentiments is what we're using. So yeah, Thursday and Friday, I'm having a big yard sale. I'm excited for that. So I'm going to work on some of that. Gosh, you know, and this is oversized, and it doesn't matter. I'm just going to do these three little flowers here. Or, yeah, flowers and greenery. The sprigs, right? So I just want to make sure I have enough room. And let me show you something that I learned with this. Is that if you take your images right here, your dies, put them here, or your plates, I should say, your BETTERPRESS plates. And then you want to make sure that you're going to have enough room between them to cut out. Just take your dies and lay them over top. Make sure that there's enough spacing between everything, and then you'll know that, you know, you'll be able to die cut. So, of course, we've got plenty enough room on this. Okay, let's go ahead and get some BETTERPRESS ink here. I'm going to use the leaf and mulberry. And the leaf goes on these two right here, and you could see the mulberry here. And that mulberry did stain a little bit, even though I'm using the Extreme Clean from LDRS. It stained the plates a little bit, which, you know, it does not, honest to goodness, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if this gets stained. Everything is well loved, guys. Well used and loved. I love where, especially with this card, I combined everything, all my little Play Pretties, right? I combined the Glimmer and the BETTERPRESS together. So I was really happy with that. I love being able to combine everything. I think it's fun. Look at that mulberry. That's a rich, deep, reddish purple. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, Spellbinders is having a huge sale. There are things on there for $1, okay? I'll put a link below for you guys to click on, and it is a huge, like, clearance sale. And I mean, there are embossing folders, there's Glimmer, there's BETTERPRESS, there's everything. So you'll want to check that sale out for sure. Okay, let's move in. BETTERPRESS, or the Platinum. They have $1, $5, and $10 items. And I was looking at it this morning, and let me tell you, there's a lot of hot foil, like for $5. And I think you guys would really love it. So you'll have to check that out. I'm just going to move this to the side here. And let's see what we got. Ah, look at how pretty. Look at that purple. Ooh, I love that. Okay, let's clean. I always like to clean, guys. I like to, and I noticed with this extreme clean that if you let it sit on here a little bit, they even come cleaner. It's almost like it breaks that ink down. I noticed that with it yesterday when I was working. So yeah, just having a big yard sale, trying to just get rid of things in the house that I don't need, you know. You always think you need everything. You don't. And I don't know if I'm becoming a minimalist, you know. It's like I just keep looking going, nope, don't need that anymore. Nope, don't need that anymore. So I decided to have a nice yard sale. There's that. And then this. See, that is still green. And then this is just going to be stained, I'll tell you. Let's go over it again. Let's break that ink down again. And I think you'll see that we get a really good result the second time through also. Let's put that one up there too. Why not? I'm not an affiliate for LDRS. I just love the product. There we go. Yep, and as you can see, these are even getting cleaner the second time through, honest. So it's like remove the first layer of ink, then come back and do it again. And they're really coming out quite nicely. Really nice. And then with the, look at that. That really took another layer of that off. And maybe if I did it again, it would take another layer off. I don't know, but I'm good with the way it is. So there's that. And now with what I have on my, what is this called? The Platinum, or the Chase. I don't know. This platform right here. All these names. I just use that to clean that up. Now, my fingers, okay, have oil on them. I talked about this yesterday with hot foil. This is just a little alcohol. And I'm just going to rub that on my fingers. Just get the sides of that cloth. So we are good there. Okay, now let's remove this. And now we're going to do a little die cutting, right? We'll bring the Platinum back in. Let me get my cutting plates. Ta-da! There we go. And my dies right here. And let's put this right there. So here's this guy. And I'm going to tape down, but I'm going to use some, I don't like my tape to be so sticky, so I stick it on my hand to get the oils off of my skin, and I tape it just to kind of hold it in place. Hopefully it won't, you know, rip the paper. Sometimes it does though. Last year when I had a yard sale around this time, it was such a success. It's like and this week is perfect weather for a yard sale. So it was the 3rd week of April that I had it. And it was I had a lot of people come. They were like, yay, one of the first yard sales of the year. We're so happy. So I had a lot, and I had it on a Thursday and a Friday. And let me tell you, Thursday was a great day. I couldn't believe it. Thursday was a fantastic day. I'm just going to run that back through just to bring it back on my side. And I was a little shocked about that. But I suppose, like, when people are retired, you know, they look for things to do during the week while it's not so crowded on the weekend, which is really nice. Look how pretty. Take that out from in there. Just like that. Oh, don't you love to BETTERPRESS? I love to do all of it, as you can tell. I love to do all of it, and mixing it up is just a fun way to use everything in your craft room. I mean, that's why we buy it, right? To use it. Look at this mulberry. I just love this mulberry. Ta-da! Really nice. Really, really nice. Okay. So now we have all of these other plates over here, and then they all have dies with them. So you could use many, but I thought a little set of 3 would look nice, and I like the purple with the green. So I'm going to do something like that on the card. So let's bring this in, and let's flip these over. And this one only gets like a foam up here. Let me get my Spellbinders little small ones. These are the white foam squares. I love these because they have the little rounded edges. There's something that I love about those rounded edges. I don't know why, but I do. And I'll just put a few on here. Just like that. And let's get this one going. Let's see, maybe one right there and one right there. I think we're good. And then this one, I'm just going to put one here because I will use my liquid glue then to attach that. So here's our card. Let's go ahead and take the backs off. And let me put this one about right here. Let's put this one here. Just like that. Okay. Now, I'm not going to put any liquid glue yet. Yeah, let's do this. Because I'm going to sneak it underneath. See, I just need it to sit on top. But let's go ahead and get a little bit of this underneath. And so just in here. Just like that for that one. And let's do this under here. Get it to where it connects with that leaf. I think we're good. Just those 2 right there. I'll just hold that. And let's see, how are we going to do this? Because we're using 2. Happy birthday right here. It's your day. I'm going to use my strips from scrapbook.com that I received. Like with scrapbook.com, every time you place an order, you get something free, which I think is fantastic, right? So first we're going to do happy birthday. And because of these little stems right here, I want my strip on the bottom. Toward the bottom. But I'll say this, I saw a new product with Spellbinders. These are 1/8 of an inch strips. Spellbinders has a 1/16 of an inch strip. Brand new. I'll if I remember, I'll post it for you, which hopefully I will. See, and that just sits right there. Now this one doesn't matter. So I'll put this in the center because I'm not trying to stuff any leaves underneath it or stems. Happy birthday. It's your day. Let's leave a little bit of space. Let's do that. Nice. There's our card for today. Ah, I love it. So here's this one. Happy birthday. It's your day. And you're the best. Absolutely. Glimmer and BETTERPRESS. Positive foil, negative foil. Absolutely fun. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.